Watch the complete playlist on the app Pions. Download the app now.
Two capacitors having capacitance of 5 microfarad when connected in parallel and 1.2 microfarad when connected in series. Calculate their capacitance. Okay, so basically you have two capacitors. Let's call them C1 and C2. Okay, once they are connected in series, once they are connected in parallel. It's not given that they are equal. So let's call them as C1 and C2. Okay. Two capacitors have a capacitance of 5 microfarad when they are connected in parallel. So this is C1 and C2. And they have equivalent in this case how much? 5. So C1 plus C2 directly, that is equals to 5 microfarad. Sir, you have to convert that microfarad. No need of conversion. That will confuse you because anyway C1 and C2 will be in microfarad. Then only their sum is microfarad, right? And connected in parallel and 1.2 in series. So here 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2, that is equals to how much? 1.2. Clear? This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. We have to solve them simultaneously to get the value of C1 and C2. Correct? So let's substitute 1 by C1. C1 will be how much? From 1 and 2. Let me write here first. From 1 and 2. 1 and 2. C1 will be nothing but 5 minus C2. So when you substitute, it will be 1 upon 5 minus C2 plus 1 upon C2 will be equals to 1.2. Let's cross multiply. It will be C2 plus 5 minus C2 whole divided by C2 into 5 minus C2. And that is equals to 1.2. Correct. Now C2 cancels with C2 and we left with 5, which is equals to 1.2 into C2 into 5 minus C2. Let's remove this point and make it upon 10 so that our calculations becomes quite easy. So 50 is equals to 12 C2 into 5 minus C2. Correct. Okay. So let me write this equation here. It will be 50 is equals to 12 C2 into how much it is? 5 minus C2. 5 minus C2. Correct. Now let's simplify further. 50 is equals to 12 is a 60 C2 minus 12 C2 square. Be very careful. 12 C2 square. Okay. Now next is this will be 12 C2 square is equals to minus 60 C2 plus 50 is equals to 0. I took this 12 C2 on the left hand side, 60 C2 and plus 50 equal to 0. Now let's is there anything which can cancel out? Let's divide the whole equation with 4. It will cancel out. No, 6 2. Let's divide the whole equation. 2 6 2 30s and 2 25s equal to 0. Now let's simplify further. So 25 into 6. Okay, you can either use alpha and beta also if you want to. Okay, by using that plus minus. Okay, that minus b plus minus root under b square minus 4ac upon 2a. You can use that formula to directly find the solutions, or you can do middle term splitting. So let me just try middle term directly. If we can find 6 5 is 30 and 150 we got. Okay, so 150 the solutions can be, or we can use alpha beta. That will be much faster in this case because numbers are huge, right? So alpha will be equals to minus b, which is 30, plus root under b square, which is 900, minus 4ac, 4 6 or 425 is 100. 100 into 6, 600 whole divided by twice of a, which is 12. So this will be 30 plus root under 900, 300 whole divided by 12. Correct. So and this will be 30 plus 10 root 3 whole divided by 12. Okay, so that is alpha, and you can divide this whole thing with your 2 15s, 2 5s, and 2 6. Correct. Up and down I cancelled. So if this is one of the possible value of C2, then beta will be equals to how much? 15 minus 5 root 3 upon 6. Correct. So these are the values of alpha and beta. Now if these are the two values of C2, we can find the value of C1. C1 will be 5 minus C2, right? So C1 will be simply 5 minus, we can subtract any both of the values, you will get 15 plus 5 root 3 whole divided by 6. So this will be 30 minus 15. 15, when you cross multiply, 5 6 is 30. 30 minus 15, 15 minus 5 root 3 upon 6. This is our C1. And when you put C2, C1 another value. This is the first value of C1. When you put alpha, when you put beta, then the C1 value will be uh, that will be how much? 5 minus 15 minus 5 root 3 upon 6. So that will give us 15 plus 5 root 3 upon 6. So these are the two possible values of C1 and C2 for this combination to take place.